Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of Child Learning. In today's edition, I will be talking about productive learning. So we will be taking a look at what productive learning looks like. What is productive learning? We will also be talking about how teachers can know that learning is productive. How we can know that learning is productive. Then we will take a look at some ways through which teachers can ensure that they achieve productive learning in their classrooms. Okay, so stay tuned. Okay, let's begin by looking at the meaning of productive learning. Productive learning simply means learning that produces desired outcomes. Okay, so when learning brings about desired outcomes, we say that learning is productive. Now, how do I know? How can teachers know that learning is productive? Well, there are three main ways. The first one is that productive learning is transferable. Productive learning is transferable. This simply means that when a child's learning is productive, that child is in fact able to teach his or her classmates the things that he or she has learned. Productive learning is applicable. That means that the child is able to apply whatever he or she has learned in new contexts, in different contexts. Productive learning is reproducible. This means that the child is able to recall the things that has been learned in an exam situation. So productive learning is reproducible. In effect, what that means is that when learning is productive, children have no business failing on exams. They have no business being average on exams. They should score excellent results. Okay, how can teachers make sure that learning is productive in the classroom? There are several ways, but we'll examine just three of these. The first thing teachers need to do is to determine a child's learning level. That's the starting point. You need to find out where each child in your class is at academically. I mean, there is no way I can move to a new destination when I don't even know where I am at the moment. So, first of all, find out where each child is on the learning continuum through a needs assessment, and then you can take it off from there. The second thing that teachers need to do in order to ensure that learning is productive is to set SMART goals for each child. SMART is an acronym. S stands for specific, right? The goals need to be specific. They need to be specific. We'll just leave it at that. Secondly, the goals need to be measurable. Okay, measurable here means that the goals, you need to be able to tell when those goals have been achieved. So they should not be vague. They should be very specific. The A stands for achievable. The goals must be matched to each child's abilities. If the goals are bigger than the child's abilities, the tendency is that the child will feel frustrated trying to achieve those goals. So those goals need to be achievable for each child. Then the R stands for relevant. Your goals must be very relevant to the outcomes from the needs assessment that you carried out earlier. Okay, and then T, the goals need to be time bound. So goals should be set within specific time frames. For instance, you can set goals such that you want to achieve the goals within 2 weeks, or within 4 weeks, or within the first half term, and so on and so forth. The third thing that teachers need to do to ensure that learning is productive in class is to ensure that the learning environment is right. This means that the classroom atmosphere should be void of tension. Children should be free to express themselves. The classroom environment should be a happy one as much as possible. There should be feelings of excitement. Children learn best when the classroom environment is emotionally right. Of course, there are physical factors that we can also consider in terms of making a classroom environment right. The colors of the classroom. There are certain colors that promote learning. Okay, not too dark, not too bright. Ventilation also impacts on learning. Then talk about safety. Is a classroom environment safe? Children learn better when they feel safe. So all of these factors put together make the learning environment right. In conclusion, when children experience productive learning, they are able to meet their teachers' expectations. And when they meet their teachers' expectations, everybody is happy. Okay? The child is happy. The teacher is happy. The parents are happy. Even the school management is happy. Well, this is where I wrap it up on this edition of Child Learning. And until I come your way again in subsequent broadcasts, please stay safe. Bye.